Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we will discuss the 40 most important MCQs from Old English period. Please don't forget to subscribe the channel for more videos. Before moving forward to Old English period, one very simple question about Shakespeare. Who wrote the play Romeo and Juliet? Answer is William Shakespeare. The first question of Old English period is, what is the name of the Old English poem that describes a vision of the afterlife and is often considered a companion piece to Beowulf? The answer is The Dream of the Rood. Question number 3 is, who is the protagonist in Old English poem The Wanderer, which reflects on exile and the transience of earthly joys? The answer is The Wanderer. Question number 4 is, what historical event is often considered the backdrop for the Old English poem The Battle of Maldon? The answer is the Viking invasions. Next question is, which Old English poem features a dialogue between a wise man and a student, imparting moral and practical advice? The answer is The Maxims. Question number 6. Who is the author of the Old English poem Widsith, a narrative by a minstrel recounting his travels and encounters with historical and legendary figures? Answer is anonymous. Number 7. What is the title of the Old English poem that contemplates the hardships of seafaring and the longing of stability? The answer is The Seafarer. Number 8. In Beowulf, who is the king of the Danes and is troubled by the attacks of the monster Grendel? The answer is the Hrothgar. Number 9. Which Old English poem is an allegorical work where the dreamer encounters a guide who explains the meaning of a tree, symbolizing the Christ's crucifixion? The answer is The Dream of the Rood. Question number 10. Who is the author of the Old English poem The Battle of Maldon, which recounts a historical battle between the Anglo-Saxons and Vikings? Answer is anonymous. Number 11. What is the central theme of the Old English poem The Wives' Lament? Answer is love and betrayal. Question number 12. In Beowulf, what is the name of the mid hall built by King Hrothgar where Grendel terrorizes the Danes? Answer is Herod. Number 13. What is the primary theme of the Old English poem The Battle of Brunanburh, which commemorates a significant historical event? The answer is historical victory. Number 14. In Beowulf, what is the name of the sword that the hero uses to defeat the dragon but also succumbs to the dragon's venom? The answer is Nagling. Number 15. What Old English poem features a dialogue between a wise man and a young man, discussing the fleeting nature of earthly joys and the importance of seeking God? The answer is The Dream of the Road. Number 16. Who is the author of the Old English poem The Husband's Message, which features a message carved on a piece of wood and sent to a distant wife? The answer is The Husband. Number 17. What English poem narrates the story of a brave woman who leads her people in battle after her husband's death? The answer is Judith. Number 18. In The Seafarer, what does the speaker view as the ultimate reward for a life of virtue and adherence to God's commandments? The answer is eternal life in heaven. Number 19. Who is the author of the Old English poem Elaine, which narrates the discovery of the true cross by the mother of the Constantine the Great? The answer is Sinwolf. The next question is, in The Wanderer, what does the speaker lament as the most painful aspect of life? The answer is the loss of kin. Question number 21. Who is the author of the Old English poem The Battle of Maldon, which commemorates a battle between the Anglo-Saxon and Vikings? The answer is Anonymous. The next question is, what is the central theme of the Old English poem The Wanderer? The answer is love and loss. The next question is, in Beowulf, who is the dragon slayer and the lost of Geatish kings? The answer is Beowulf. Number 24. What is the title of the Old English poem that describes the conversation between a man and his soul contemplating the mysteries of life and death? The answer is The Dialogue of Solomon and Saturn. Question number 25. Who is the legendary hero mentioned in the Old English poem Walder, known for his adventures and loyalty to King Theodorius? The answer is Walder. Question number 26. In Beowulf, what is the name of the sword that Beowulf uses to kill Grendel's mother? The answer is Excalibur. Question number 27. Which Old English poem features the story of a man's journey to the land of elves and his encounter with supernatural beings? The answer is The Seafarer. Question number 28. Who is the author of Old English poem The Ruin, which describes the decay of a once magnificent city? Answer is Anonymous. Number 29. What Old English poem narrates the biblical story of the fall of man, Adam and Eve's disobedience, and the consequences of sin? The answer is Genesis. The next question is, who is the protagonist in Old English poem Judith, which retells the biblical story of Judith and Holofernes with a heroic twist? The answer is Judith. The next question is, in Beowulf, what is the name of the Danish queen who serves as Hrothgar's wife? The answer is Wealhtheow. The next question is, what Old English poem contains an allegorical vision of the poet's journey through the realms of hell, purgatory, and heaven? The answer is the vision of St. Paul. Number 33. Who is the author of the Old English poem Phoenix, an allegorical poem about the mythical bird? The answer is Sinwulf. Question number 34. In Beowulf, what is the name of the monster that Grendel's mother seeks revenge for? The answer is Grendel. The next question is, what Old English poem tells the story of a warrior's journey to a distant land, his battle with a dragon, and his eventual death? The answer is the Battle of Maldon. Number 36. Who is the author of the Old English poem The Rhyming Poem, a collection of riddles with elaborate and playful language? The answer is anonymous. Number 37. In Beowulf, what is the name of the Maid Hall built by King Hrothgar where Beowulf battles Grendel? The answer is Heorot. Number 38. What Old English poem features a dialogue between a master and a servant, emphasizing the transient nature of worldly wealth and power? The answer is The Fortunes of Men. Number 39. Who is the author of the Old English poem Exodus, which retells the biblical story of Israelites' escape from Egypt? The answer is anonymous. The last question is, in Beowulf, what is the name of the sword that Beowulf discovers in Grendel's mother's lair and chooses to kill her? The answer is Excalibur.